Thank you, Kim. All right, so we're going to go ahead and get started with our assessment. Again, please let me know if you want me to stop if you need to take a break. So in the past month, have you wished you were dead or wished that you could go to sleep and not wake up?
Uh, yes,
Okay. Have you actually had any thoughts of killing yourself?
yes.
Okay. Have you been thinking about how you might do this?
Yeah, I hate to say it, but yeah,
Okay, no problem. Have you had these thoughts and had some intention of acting on them?
yeah,
Okay. Have you started to work out or worked out all the details of how to kill yourself?
no,
Okay. Did you intend to carry out this plan?
no.
Okay. Thank you for answering those. The next question is going to be, have you ever done anything, started to do anything or prepared to do anything to end your life?
Uh, in the past, yeah,
Okay. Was it in the past 3 months?
no, no, not the past 3 months.
Okay. All right. My next question is, do you have access to a firearm in the home?
No, no, I don't.
Okay. Um, any ease of accessing one, like from family or a friend?
No.
Okay. Okay. Um, For this next one, I'm going to ask you a question and then you're going to let me know if it's less than once a week, 2 to 3 times a week, daily or almost every day, or many times each day. And if you want me to remind you, like after I ask you each question, in case you forget which, answer it is, I can definitely just let me know. Okay.
Okay.
Okay. How many times have you had these thoughts?
Uh,
Again, less than once a week, um, once a week, 2 to 5 times in a week, daily or almost daily, or many times each day.
2 to 5 times.
Okay. When you have the thoughts, how long do they last? Is it fleeting? So that means like a few seconds or minutes, um, less than 1 hour, 1 to 4 hours, 4 to 8 hours, so kind of like most of the day, or more
Mhm.
than 8 hours. So it's like persistent, continuous all day.
Um, I mean, it depends on the day, but I would say most of the time it's at least the 1 hour.
Okay. Could you or can you stop thinking about killing yourself or wanting to die if you wanted to? Um, Easily able to control those thoughts? Number two would be can control thoughts with little difficulty. Number three would be can control thoughts with some difficulty. Number four can control thoughts with a lot of difficulty. Number five, unable to control the thoughts. Or zero would be does not, you don't attempt to even control the thoughts.
I would say four, or like I can, but it takes a lot.
Okay, I'm sorry to hear that. So with a lot of difficulty, but you can control them.
Yeah, unless like I said, sometimes it just depends on the day. So sometimes it's a five, but I would say the majority of the time it's a four.
Okay. Are there things anyone or anybody, anything like family, perhaps religion, scared of dying, the pain of death, that has stopped you from wanting to die or acting on thoughts of suicide?
Yeah.
Um, Number one would be deterrence definitely have stopped you from attempting suicide. Number two, deterrence probably stopped you. Number three, You're not sure if the deterrent stopped you. Number four, um, they most likely did not stop you. Number five, they definitely didn't stop you. Or does this question not apply in your
In
life?
your life. Number two probably has stopped me.
Okay. Okay, for the next question is, what sort of reasons did you have for thinking about wanting to die or killing yourself? Was it to end the pain or stop the way you were feeling? So for example, in other words, Kim, like you feel like you couldn't go on, living with this pain, or like how what you were feeling, or was it to get attention, revenge, action, for others, or both? And I know these might be kind of, again, hard questions, but it's really important, for us to ask them and go through this. So I do appreciate, your patience in answering this with a lot of transparency and vulnerability. Okay,
Mhm.
so completely to get attention or revenge, mostly to get attention, equally to get attention, um, mostly to end or stop the pain, completely to end or stop the pain, or does this question not apply to what you're feeling?
It's completely to stop the pain.
Okay, so five, completely to stop the pain. So, um, and just so I better understand, so you couldn't go on living with the pain or how you were feeling.
Yeah, that's what
Okay,
it felt like in those moments.
okay, okay, perfect. Okay, now I'm going to go into the next one, and this is going to be our last one, okay?
Mhm.
Are you doing okay?
Yeah, I'm doing good. Thank you.
Okay, okay. Like I said, I know they can seem, like it's a lot, but we want to make sure that we get this. And then once we have this, it'll be on file, and then we can start the process in terms of therapy and working on, some other therapeutic methods. Okay, so for this one, you're going to answer on a scale from 1 to 6. Okay, now these are going to be questions related to reasons for living. Okay,
Mhm.
so here's again the scale, and you just have to answer me the number. Okay, so from 1 to 6. So one being not important as a reason, like to end your life.
Mhm.
Two, um, quite unimportant. Three, somewhat unimportant. Four, somewhat important. And then five, quite important. And six, as extremely important as a reason for not ending your life.
Okay.
Okay. I care enough about myself to live.
Um, Somewhat important.
Okay. I believe I can find other solutions to my problems.
I'm sorry, what was the scale again?
1 through 6, not all important. Number two, quite unimportant. Number three, somewhat unimportant. Number four, somewhat important. Five, quite important. And six, extremely important.
Okay, thank you. Um, and then I'm sorry, the question again?
I believe I can find other solutions to my problems.
Five, quite important.
Okay. I still have many things left to do.
Five,
Okay. I have hope that things will improve and the future will be happier.
four,
Okay. I have the courage to face life.
four,
Okay. I want to experience all that life has to offer, and there are many experiences I haven't had yet that I want to have.
5.
Okay. I believe everything has a way of working out for the best.
Um, 2.
Okay.
Quite unimportant, right? Number 2.
For number 2, yes.
Okay.
I believe that I can find a purpose in life as a reason to live.
4.
Okay. I have a love of life.
3.
Okay. No matter how badly I feel, I know that it will not last.
Uh, 3.
Okay. There's a few more, so I just want to check in though and see if you're still okay to keep going
Yeah,
or
I'm
if you
okay.
need some water or anything.
I'm okay. No, thank
Okay.
you for checking in though. Yeah.
Okay. No problem. All right. We'll continue. Life is too beautiful and precious to end it.
4.
Okay. I'm happy and content with my life.
Um, 2.
Okay. I'm curious about what will happen in the future.
5.
Okay. I see no reason to hurry death along.
2.
Okay. I believe I can learn to adjust or cope with my problems.
4.
Okay. I believe killing myself would not really accomplish or solve anything.
3.
Okay. I have a desire to live.
Uh, 5, 4 or 5 on that one, depending on the day.
Okay. So 4 is somewhat important and 5 is quite important. On most days, on average, would you say it's more like a 4 or more like a 5? Or do you still feel it's 4/5?
Um, I would say number 4 on most days.
Okay. Okay. I have future plans I am looking forward to carrying out.
Uh, yeah, when it comes to my kids, so 4.
Okay. I do not believe that things get miserable or hopeless enough that I would rather be dead.
Uh, 2.
Okay. I have an inner drive to survive.
2.
Okay. I do not want to die.
5.
Okay. Life is all we have and is better than nothing.
3.
Okay. I believe I have control over my life and destiny.
Um, 2.
Okay. Okay. Now, these next set of questions, it's going to be in relationship to your family, right? So
Mhm.
think about it's going to be the same scale, right? From 1 to 6 in terms of the importance. But it's more going to talk about your family.
Okay.
Okay. It would hurt my family too much, and I would not want them to suffer. And again, it was 1, not at all important, 2, quite unimportant, 3, somewhat important, 4, I'm sorry, 3 was somewhat unimportant, and then 4 is somewhat important. 5 is quite important, and 6, extremely important. Again, as reasons for not ending your life.
Okay.
Okay, so again to the question, it would hurt my family too much and I would not want them to suffer.
6.
Okay, I would not want my family to feel guilty afterwards.
6.
I would not want my family to think I was selfish or a coward.
5.
Okay, my family depends upon me and needs me.
6.
I love and enjoy my family too much and could never leave them.
That one, I would say 2. I have a hard time wanting to hang out with my family or be with them, but I do love them.
Okay. My family might believe I did not love them.
6.
Okay. I have a responsibility and commitment to my family.
6.
Okay. These next three questions, I want you to answer me thinking about children.
Mhm.
Okay. The effect on my children could be harmful.
6.
Okay. It would not be fair to leave the children for others to take care of.
6.
Okay. I want to watch my children as they grow.
5.
Okay. Thank you. You still doing okay?
Yeah, these are a little bit harder, but I'm doing okay.
Okay. Yeah, no, I think it's especially to um earlier you had answered one of the questions as, especially when it comes to my family or my kids. And so, yeah, I can understand that.
Mhm.
Okay. Um, these next few questions are going to be in regards to the actual fear of suicide. And
Okay.
it's the same scale again, 1 through 6.
Okay.
I'm afraid of the actual act of killing myself.
3.
Okay. I am a coward and do not have the guts to do it.
3.
Okay. I am so inept that my method would not work.
1.
Okay. I am afraid that my method of killing myself would fail.
3.
I'm afraid of the unknown.
5.
I'm afraid of death.
2.
I could not decide where, when, and how to do it.
4.
Okay. The next three questions are going to be um, regarding socially, right? Social disapproval, your social circle. So just think of that when you're answering.
Okay.
Other people would think that I am weak and selfish.
4.
Okay. I would not want people to think I did not have control over my life.
5.
Okay. I am concerned about what others would think of me.
5.
Okay. All right. The next four questions, and these are the last questions, okay?
Okay.
And this is in regards to um, your thoughts around morality, right? Like moral obligations that we may sometimes feel, right? Depending on our life, our culture, or religion, okay?
Okay.
My religious beliefs forbid it.
Uh, 2.
I believe only God has the right to end a life.
1.
I consider it morally wrong.
2.
I'm afraid of going to hell.
2.
Okay. All right, we are all done with this. So thank you again. I know this, was a lengthy process, but I do appreciate you taking all the time to answer these questions. And then we'll go ahead and end our session here. We're going to make our safety plan and then have that as well finalized. And then we'll set up our appointment.
Okay. That sounds
Okay,
good. Thank you.
thank you. We'll go start with our safety plan now.